Hi, my name is Alexis, aka Rexus, and today I am going to do a tutorial on how to create a death counter for a Twitch stream that is controlled by Touch Portal, which is the big part of this that was really important to me. So, how am I going to do that? There are three things I need for that to work. First, I need an image that I want to show up behind my death counter. I want the actual death counter that I can control through my touch portal, and I need to create the touch portal's commands. Okay, so the first step in doing all of this is actually getting your death counter and soundboard. So you can Google death counter and soundboard, and then the first link is going to be streamersquare.com, and you can click that, download it, and this is the program that's going to show up. It's super straightforward. So what you're going to do is you're going to click add counter, and you're going to get a little settings like this, and you can name it whatever you want. I named it death counter, so you'll put that in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to create a text file wherever you want and just name it the same thing as what you named your counter in here. And remember where that is because that's going to be important later. And you'll have your count start at 0, your increment, and then the format is how it's actually going to appear. So you can put like deaths or drops or whatever you want, colon, whatever, as long as you keep that little value the same, and then it will show you how it'll appear there. And then this is, if you go to your settings, you'll see that to increase the death count, you can key bind it to whatever you want. So I just have it under the plus sign, so right there. And then to decrease it, I have it at the minus sign. And then to erase or reset to go back to 0, I have it under the multiplication sign. So that is super simple. So once you have that, what you want to do next is actually create your reaction. For example, like my Pikachu that pops up whenever I need it on whatever page I created. So the first step to making that is you want to create it into its own scene, and you can name it whatever you want. I named it Tombstone, and in that you want to add two sources. You want to add your death counter, and you want to add the image that appears for it. So for example, for my image, it's the little tombstone. And once you have that, you're going to put the death counter on top of it. And for the death counter, this is what's important. You want to, instead of typing in whatever you want to type in there, what you're going to do is choose read from text file. And that same text file that you created for the death counter and soundboard, you're going to insert it right there. So once you have that, you want to set it up however you want it to look. So I set it up so that it's on the corner of the screen. And then what you're going to do is you're going to insert that scene into your other scenes. So for example, I have it on my starting soon scene, and you're going to insert it as a source, and then you're going to hide it because you don't want it to appear all the time. At least I don't. I just want it to appear at a touch of a button. And you can have it look however you want, as long as it's there and on top of everything and hidden away. Okay, so for me, the next step is being able to control all of this through Touch Portal, which is the whole big part of this. I want to be able to, when I push the button, I want to be able to increase my death count, and I want to be able to have it appear on screen. So in Touch Portal, what I'm going to do is click on a blank square, and I'm going to edit the new settings. So the first thing is the key press. So what I'm going to do is go to input, virtual key press, number pad plus. And that's because in the death counter and soundboard program, that's what increases the death count. So that's what I need right now. And then I'm going to go down to Twitch and then send chat message. And in there, I'll put exclamation mark death count. And that is because I want my viewers to be able to see that message so that they know later that if they enter that, they'll also be able to see the death count, but they won't be able to affect it. And then what I'm going to do is go to logic, wait for timer, because there's a bit of delay between when you press the key number pad and when it actually increases. And when it pops up on screen, I don't want there to be a huge delay on that. So I will put wait for 1 second. And then I will go down to OBS, source visibility, and then show foreseen. And then, it's saying not connected to OBS. That's fine. Foreseen, and whatever scenes I want this to work for. So right now it'd be starting soon and PlayStation. I will put that in there, and then the source that I want to show up is Tombstone, which I've already named. Now I'll do the same thing, logic, wait for 5 seconds, and then I want it to be hidden again. And you're gonna do this for each of the programs that for each of the scenes that you have it for. So like show, foreseen, PlayStation, and the source, I don't have it here yet, but it would be Tombstone as well. And then on the event, so this is for when I press it on my touch portal. That's how that will work. But on an event, what I can do is go to Twitch, and then on chat message event for everyone, if they enter !death count, what will happen is that it will show the Tombstone and death counter, because that's what's in the scene, and then hide it for 5 seconds. But if you notice, there's no virtual key press. So all this does is have that little Tombstone appear, but it doesn't increase the death count, which is what's important. So I have that, and so I can show you how that would look. So !death count, and that will make it appear, but it's not increasing the death count. On the other hand, if I press it, there you go, number 8. So that's how you would connect it to Touch Portal. Nice and easy, and you can choose whatever image you want and wherever you want it to appear. So yeah, if you found that helpful, please let me know, and I'm going to try to create more of these. And feel free to follow me on Twitch. I stream at Rexus92, and I'm on Twitter as well. So yeah, thank you. Bye.